Okay, so they want us to find each product using exponents. So they don't want us to actually multiply this out. They just want us to simplify it. So for number 10, I'm going to do all three of these evens here. 10, 12, 14, actually four of them. I'll do 10, 12, 14, and 16, all of them. Okay, because they're all pretty quick to do. Um, 10, I have 6 fives times 2 fives. The rule is to add the exponents, but if I stop and think about it, I've got 6 of them times 2 of them. That means I have 8 fives being multiplied together. So that doesn't show up the greatest. So 8. Okay. Number 12, same idea. I've got a's being multiplied together, so a is the base. It says to add them together by the rule, but really 7a's times 2a's is 9a's. Number 14, when I've got numbers separate like 10 and 4, I can just multiply those together. So 10 times 4 is 40. And then I have 1x being multiplied by 7x's. That gives me 8x's total in the end. So I don't know why I can't draw an x today, or write an 8 today. So 40x to the 8th. And then 16, we have just one single number, the negative 4. So that's going to come out to the front. And then I've got 5m's times 6m's. That's 11m's. And again, the rule would say add the 5 and add the 6. But if you stop and think, 5m's times 6m's, that's 11m's. Okay. All right, then. Now division for 9.3, division of exponents. Oh, I forgot to do 9.2. Yeah. Okay. So division for exponents, same exact idea. Think about not the rule, which is to subtract. Think about the idea of canceling. So for number 18, I've got 10 fives on top, 2 fives on bottom. Well, 10 of them minus 2 of them is 8 of them, because 2 is going to cancel off and give me 8 left over. Same thing on 20. I've got 8 A's on top, 7 A's on bottom, so cancel off 7 of them. That just leaves 1 A on top. Okay. 22, I've got negative 1.5 to the 8th over really negative 1.5 cubed. So I've got 8 negative 1.5s on top, 3 negative 1.5s on bottom. I can cancel out 3 of each of them. Means I have 5 of them left over. And then 24, I have r to the 20th over r to the 6th. 20 r's on top, 6 r's on bottom. I'm going to cancel 6 out of each of them. That leaves 14 on top left over. So r to the 14th. Okay. All right then. Next, number 32. The question is, what would have to be in this little box up here in order for me to get a to the 19th? Well, here's what we have to really to make sense of the rule. It says, yes, to add the exponents. So you could do algebra, you call this guy x and say, okay, well, 12 plus x equals 19. And then subtract 12. X is 7. Or you could say to yourself, hey, I have 12 A's. I'm going to multiply it by number of A's to get 19 A's. How many more is that? I think intuitively we'd figure out it's 7. But however you want to deal with it, you want to do it algebraically like the book does. 12 plus some unknown is 19. Or just think, oh, 12 and how many more would be 19? Well, 7. Okay. And then last one, number 38. Okay. I've got 10x cubed y times negative 2xy squared. Now, like before, multiply the outside numbers by each other. So 10 and negative 2 together is negative 20. But now I can look at the x's and y's separately. I've got 3 x's here being multiplied by a single x. There's no exponent, but I wrote a 1 in because that means there's a single x. So 3 of them times 1 of them is 4 of them. And I've got 1y times 2 more y's. Well, 1y times 2 y's is 3 y's. There we go. Negative 20x to the 4th y cubed. And that's it for section 9.3.